Oh my goodness me, it is good to be back, baby. Welcome in, and it's the champions! Oh, I'm so happy to be back, lads. You actually have no idea. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And look at this background, lads. It is absolutely insane. I am so excited. But how are we? David's in the chat. Granny Dwarf, Tottenham, TJR. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? I tell you what. Life's got in the way, lads. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be real with you. Life has very much got in the way these last couple of weeks. My goodness me. We'll talk about what happened on the weekend as well. But oh my God. Hello. It's good to be here. It really is. What are we all feeling? I'll tell you what. I'm going to be real with you, lads. I was going to vlog Liverpool v Man United. I was going to vlog it. But I bottled it because if I'm being real, I got absolutely steaming. And I think that is fair enough because I didn't want to film the game anyway. I'm not a massive advocate of filming at Liverpool games, especially with my family there. It's not the same as when we get paid to go and do it. So, how are we, Bol? Good to see you. Yeah, it was honestly the best of my life. I've never felt as good. I literally said, park this life I'm getting off, basically. It was one of the greatest feelings in the world to just be there and witness that. But yeah. No problem, Lucas. No problem at all, mate. You go and watch Spurs if you want to, mate. No problem at all. It's everyone's welcome here or whenever they want to come in. How are we? Liam? Good to see you. Yeah, it's good to be back, baby. I'm excited for this one. But first of all, as I said, there's 7 viewers in. 7 viewers. 7. What's so good about the number 7, huh? Amir Ali's in the chat as well. How are we, mate? Great to see you and the American cop doing so well. I saw you had Callum on last night. He's a good guy, Callum. So really good to see that you guys are collaborating with him. And I'm sure we'll hopefully get you guys on in the summer and Callum as well. We are going to set up a Discord very soon on this channel once I get back streaming regularly again, once I can actually organise my life. But life gets in the way, doesn't it? I've not only been really quite viciously ill in the last week or so, I also had the 3 football matches in a row. And also randomly decides to be mould in my room to add on to that. Plus, university dissertations all get in the way. But this is my therapy, lads. I love coming on and speaking to you lot. So, yeah, we've got Bayern Munich against PSG this evening. And what could be an all-timer Champions League tie. Bayern Munich, of course, going into it 1-0 up. Jan Sommer's in goal for them, of course, with the long-term injury to Manuel Neuer. Right back, Josip Stanisic, Gio Upamecano, Matthias de Ligt, and Alphonso Davies, of course, at left back. Leon Goretzka and Joshua Kimmich in defensive midfield with Kingsley Coman, Jamal Musiala, of course, the man to watch, and Thomas Muller behind Eric Maxime Choupo-Moting, who yet again has managed to shithouse his way into a great European side. But he's had a very good season, actually, for Bayern Munich. Gigi Donnarumma's in goal for Paris Saint-Germain. Danilo Pereira, Sergio Ramos, and Marquinhos, the back 3. Nuno Mendes and Achraf Hakimi are the wing-backs with Marco Verratti, Vitinha, and Fabian Ruiz in behind Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappe. Of course, Neymar now out for the season, so a huge miss for the Parisians. But, and I tell you right now, I think they'll be all right tonight. I've gone 3-2 Bayern, but I could easily see this game going the other way. It genuinely could go the other way. Did I see Jude's picture on Instagram? Yes, I did, with the 7 on it. It was amazing, wasn't it? It was absolutely fantastic. And I tell you what, maybe I'm being more sold on your POV, Bol. But if we get Champions League, I do think it will happen anyway, whatever happens. And I tell you what, lads, it's looking more and more likely. If we go and beat Bournemouth on the weekend, and it's going to be a tough one on the weekend. I know Bournemouth potentially haven't been the greatest side this season, what have you. They'll still be a tough test, and they will provide real tough opposition for us. And I feel as if, a lot of people will underestimate them. But if we go and win that, I think we've got a very good chance. Get your score predictions in the chat, by the way. Yeah, I have. I've put in my score prediction down here. I've gone with 3-2 to Bayern Munich, but it could go either way. It genuinely could. I think there's weaknesses in both sides. I think obviously the inexperience of Josip Stanisic at fullback for Bayern Munich is a big one. Of course, they got Choupo-Moting up front, who's had a good season. No, of course, this man right there, Sadio Mane, he's not in the side today with his injuries. And also PSG missing Neymar is huge. It's absolutely huge for them. I know a lot of people don't particularly like him, but he's still an output machine. So, yeah, it could go completely either way. What we thinking on the new background, by the way, isn't it just stunning? So for all Champions League games and Europa League games, we have a themed background now, and it will obviously stay this way for a long, long while now. So I'm really looking forward to, unleashing the Europa League one tomorrow on the Man United game. It's gonna be good, lads. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And the onwards and upwards here on the Stonadge channel. After a bit of a slow month, we've slowed down a bit. So much about PSG playing Hakimi after what happened. Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, I can't, to be honest, I can't make a comment on that because I don't know the ins and outs of the entire story. But imagine if it, yeah, I'm sure it was Photoshop, wasn't it? It wasn't Photoshop, Robbie, was it? Yes, Tottenham 2-1 PSG, 3-1 after extra time. Of course, there's no more. I've still got the remnants, of course, of my death. Oh, thank you. And also, guys, there's only a few of you in here at the moment, but I want you to say a massive happy birthday to this one here. Izzy's birthday is today, and she's letting me stream on her birthday. What an absolute queen. So happy birthday to you, and hopefully, I mean, we get a good game to watch to ensure that my time isn't wasted. If we get a 0-0, I'll be fuming, lads. Can't have any 0-0s tonight. But good news, ladies and gentlemen. It does. I will be streaming a lot more regularly again now, and also be releasing some pre-recorded videos. I promise, Football Manager, you will get Football Manager. It will happen very, very soon. Not Liz, Izzy. Liz isn't my girlfriend. Bless her. I love Liz. She's more like a mother to me. Yeah, Amy, how are we? Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, she has had a good one, to be fair, because I was meant to be reporting on some Unisport today in England for the first time in what seems like... yeah, I'm just saying it for these guys. In the UK, for the first time in what seems like a million years, it's snowing. It's snowing. So we actually got a snow day today. We got a snow day, lads. It's happened. I can hear myself from over here. She's got my stream on. I can hear myself. She's got myself a cup of tea as well, which is absolutely limbs. What's everyone been up to with their lives, by the way? What's been occurring? Oh, mate, the background is so hot in it. It's so fit.
You should wear your shirt, Brendan.
It's so fit. Yeah, I could get my Bobby shirt and nah, I'm not going to do that because I want to stay warm. But yeah, what's everyone been doing with their lives? How's it all been going?
It is blend in, I think.
I'm not getting. You're gonna put it on. Go on. Keep going. Come on.
Hey, it's inside out. Orange in it, but sure.
What's been happening? Has anyone had any exams? Has anyone done anything? I mean, to be fair, I haven't streamed since last Wednesday, so.
Wasn't his band performing somewhere?
Yeah, happy birthday, Izzy Wizzy. As Robbie said. Diaz in the squad for Bournemouth. Thoughts? I'd love that, mate. To be honest, I tell you, I don't want to rush him back. We obviously know what happened in Qatar when he came back from his injury, that he went and exacerbated that said injury. So yeah, he is going to be back for Bournemouth though. Hello. Oh yeah, Ball, didn't you have a performance? What happened? How did it go? I'll tell you what, though, today is a huge game for both of these managers. It's absolutely huge. Obviously, Julian Nagelsmann had a very early exit last season, as well as this season. It's going to be very, very key for them to get far. Christophe Galtier going under a bit of bad form at the moment at PSG, but you never know. Tottenham v AC Milan will be going on at the same time, of course. I'm sure Lucas in the chat will keep us updated with the goals in that game. I do think Tottenham will go through. I'm going to go 2-0 Spurs. They're playing AC Milan. They're 1-0 down currently in the first leg. It went well as normal, says Ball. Excellent. Great stuff. Robbie got a whole 5 inches, and that's not the snow. Well, hey. I hate myself. I hate everything to do with myself. But it's huge for Bayern Munich because obviously their domestic season is not going as smoothly as planned. Of course, they've won the Bundesliga 10 years in a row. So they are, you know, the masters of the German domestic sector. But Borussia Dortmund, Union Berlin are both providing great competition this year, which is really good to see. Whether it's down to them improving or Bayern getting worse, I'd probably say it's more towards the latter. But here they come out the tunnel, and the referee gets the ball, gives it to the mascot, and here we go here at the stunning Allianz Arena. Marquinhos leading out Paris Saint-Germain, and I believe it'd be Thomas Müller or Joshua Kimmich leading out Bayern Munich. No Mane today. No Sadio Mane. Kylian Mbappe, of course, all eyes on the Frenchman. Scored a hat-trick in the World Cup final. Had a decent season so far for Paris Saint-Germain. Became their record goal scorer ever at just the age of 24 years old on the weekend. So, obviously, an absolute demon of an individual. One of the best in the world, if not the best at the moment. But can you be considered the best in the world if you play in France and go out in the round of 16? It's a big, big possibility here for Paris Saint-Germain. Kylian Mbappe, 1-0 down. Lionel Messi, of course. They've done him a bit dirty standing him next to Fabian Ruiz, who is absolutely large. Hello, Jack. How we doing, mate? Great to see you. Sergio Ramos is still hot, by the way. It's good we haven't got Mick in the chat. I'm not allowed to call any men attractive. Enjoy that, Lucas, my man. Enjoy that. But yeah, I will be back very, very regularly now. Obviously, weekends are very, very difficult. But there will be pre-recorded videos going out on the weekend now. I'm actually starting to stop being part-time Stono, which, you know, I don't want to become part-time Stono. That's the last time. And it's because this is therapy, guys. I love talking to you lot. No light show, Robbie. No light show, and that pleases me. Do you know why? That is. I'm against modern, and this is why the Bundesliga is so clear. Against modern football, lads. No light shows. So let's just go through the teams again. Sommer in goal for Bayern Munich. Stanisic, Upamecano, De Ligt and Davis. Kimmich and Goretzka in midfield with Muller, Coman and Musiala behind. Eric Maxim, Choupo-Moting, formerly of Stoke City and Paris Saint-Germain, by the way. Zlatan... wait, what? Is Zlatan Ibrahimovic? It's not Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but they have got an Ibrahimovic on the bench. Why? What? Bayern have oh, it's Arijon Ibrahimovic. It's a what that genuinely scared me. I was like, what? There's no way. I didn't know Bayern had signed Zlatan, but it's not. So Thomas Müller and Marquinhos, two giants of their respective clubs, preparing now. Daniele Orsato is the referee tonight, so I don't even have to ask David. That is exceptional. Thank you, Champions League graphics. The champions! Oh, I can't believe I did that. Anyway, Donnarumma in goal for PSG. Marquinhos, Sergio Ramos and Danilo Pereira in the defensive areas. Nuno Mendes and Achraf Hakimi, of course, in wing-backs. Fabian Ruiz, Verratti and Vitinha. In behind, Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe? You're looking at me. Ball is from Norway, yes. Anyway, we're getting ready to rumble here. We're getting ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get steady. What do you mean you've lost connection? Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi's been cutting out.
Our Wi-Fi is dreadful, lads. So if anything happens today, I'm sorry.
Don't drink the syrup.
Fingers crossed. One thing I haven't been able to sort out, lads, is a new clock. So we've still got the same clock, but we move. And here go Paris Saint-Germain, who get us underway here. Danilo Pereira playing on the right of a defensive three. Obviously, usually plays as a defensive midfielder in Paris Saint-Germain's setup, but he is in a back three and sort of changes shape for Christophe Galtier. Goes for sort of more of a 5-3-2 rather than a 3-4-3, which is the way I think they would usually go if Neymar was fit and available. Of course, they haven't got great availability on the bench. Am I back? I should be back. Okay, we're back. There's always a technical glitch in a Stonadge stream, but we are back. I forgot to put my Mac on charge. Hello. Anyway, PSG are in, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe across, and is saved by Sommer. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. That technical issue is all on me. Oh, dear. Awful. It's traffic for Spurs in Milan. Hopefully it's only traffic and nothing more serious than that. But I do apologise about that. Game delayed by 10 minutes. There we go. So we've got to have Lucas in our chat. Great news. Here's Dio Upamecano. I'm really, really happy, actually, that we got Konate and not him, because he stinks, lads. He's so inconsistent. To be fair, was very good for France in the World Cup. Have to say that. Here's De Ligt. Into Musiala. And if Bayern can get an early goal here, they can really establish their dominance and advantage in this game. Davis has got the pace to get around. You've got the cross all the way very, very deep. He's going to come for Stanisic. Wide for Coman. Tries to beat his man and does beat his man. Crosses in towards Choupo-Moting. Davis. Back for Musiala. Can you get some space? Jamal Musiala. Choupo-Moting back to Musiala and is cleared away by the Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, hello, Spen Doggy Dog. Good to see you. Yeah, absolutely. It was unbelievable, wasn't it? It was just brilliant. It was beautiful. Amazing to see. Pictured is Christophe Galtier, Paris Saint-Germain's coach, of course, would have wanted to take an advantage into this game. Unfortunately, they did lose out by a goal 2-0 at the Parc des Princes. I can't believe Bayern have a player called Ibrahimovic on the bench. That's really quite cool, actually. Because obviously there's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's not even related to him. Which is, I don't know. I don't know why I find it cool, but it's cool. But Bayern did have, of course, Benjamin Pavard sent off, and he's obviously missing out on this game. Chance here for Bayern Munich, though. They've got some room with Stanisic on this right-hand side. Stanisic. I signed him on my Celtic Football Manager save, actually. That has got to be a foul on Coman. It's not. It's a throw into Bayern Munich.
My laptop's just died now.
Alphonso Davies is the most overrated footballer in the world, says Liam. I wouldn't quite say that. I don't think anyone puts him in like best in the left back in the world debates anymore. I think that's a thing of 2019. Like, I think we can all safely say that Robertson is the best left back in the world. And I don't think there's any debate on that anymore. Because Nuno Mendes you could suggest, but again, if you play for PSG, I think you're giving yourself an automatic tax. You know what I mean? But anyway, we are back, and we're ready to crumble for this one. 5 minutes in here at the Allianz Arena. The Rojan Park. Run. I saw Ren v PSG, but here is... Oh, it's a good interception by Upamecano. He's done very well. Teo Hernandez, yeah, to be fair, actually, he's up there. I would say Teo Hernandez is probably the best in the world at the moment. Yeah, to be fair. I'll give him that, because of course they won the World Cup as well, and we're not playing particularly well this season, but Robertson's definitely right up there. We all know that Robertson's in definitely top 3. And you probably say Davis is probably 3rd as well. He's a good player, you know. He's still very, very young, and he's got plenty to go in his career. So yeah, we don't have to worry too much about Alphonso Davies. I think he'll go on to be a top left back. We all know this. What's happening, American Cop? Good to see you, and good, as I mentioned to Amir earlier, good to see you collaborating with Callum as well. Very, very nice guy. So really happy to see that happening, and yeah, keep up what you're doing, guy. Just keep it up, keep grinding. Here's Danilo Pereira for Paris Saint-Germain. Pereira under control. Who's the best right back in the world, in my opinion? Ooh, that's interesting, actually. Very, very interesting. I probably... That is an interesting question because it depends what sort of right back you're looking for. Because if you're looking at a defensively minded right back, I think even now you're looking at a player like Kyle Walker who consistently is consistently improving still. I'd say he's probably dropped off in the last year or so, a lot like a lot of Manchester City players, but Tavernier, no. Trent obviously is the greatest offensive fullback. I think there's no debate on that. Defensively though, Carvajal is still class. He's still got absolute class about him. Don't know. I don't know. To be honest, Mbappe has just ran the ball out of play, and he's he can't. I don't think I can call Trent the best right back in the world after this season, though. He's been crap. Ben White has been exceptional, and I think a lot of people will laugh at me for saying, but for this season, he's right up there. I don't know, but anyway, it's a difficult question. I can't say Hakimi for very obvious reasons. And again, he's got PSG tax on him, lad. I can't... Sorry, pardon me. I can't bring myself to say players from PSG are like top tier in the world. Obviously they are, but like they're not the number one because they literally play for PSG. How are we, Granny Dwarf? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you in the chat, as always, my friend. It doesn't change the fact he is a very good footballer, but like... No, don't even go there, Jack. Peace Pames, mate. Nah, in all seriousness, James is a great player, but he's still not as good as Trent, not even this season. I'm not having anything. I'm sorry. I do hope Bayern win, though. I'm a massive anti-PSG merchant, and the more that PSG and Man City don't win the Champions League, I'm absolutely I'm happy. Wasn't it just Granny Dwarf? It was amazing being there, and I was going to vlog it, but I got too pissed, and I don't really want a drunk Chris being on the web, because my career's on the line there. I could say all sorts of things. Here's Pereira, Hakimi, into Messi, who's very deep. It's one back by Hakimi. Messi gets it back again. Always good for Messi, but it's a great challenge from Thomas Muller, who was very, very deep. Here's Sommer now for Bayern Munich. Of course, a stalwart of Borussia Mönchengladbach for so many years. I was at the game, Granny Dwarf. Yeah, that's why I didn't live stream it, mate. Otherwise, if I wasn't at the game, I would stream it. And I was going to vlog it as well, but I bottled it because I was too drunk. Genuinely, this... Genuinely, this has been... That game was up there with the best feelings I've had in my life, like genuinely. I know it's very sad that a football game makes you feel like that, but it was sharing it with my family as well. I had my brother with me and my dad and my mum as well, and my sister-in-law. Yeah. So it was sharing it with family, and it was just the fact that it was goal after goal after goal after goal. It was a great weekend for me. So Newport City, the team I help with the media, they won 1-0. Cardiff City won 2-0. And then Liverpool won 7-0. It was just a brilliant weekend. Here's Sommer for Bayern Munich, who's going to clear. It's not a great clearance, and it's intercepted well, but Bayern get it back. Choupo-Moting. Musiala, he's got to be a foul there. No foul against Jamal Musiala. But it's a terrible pass by Ramos. Gave it away. Coman battling with Mendes. He's got it back, though. Fabian Ruiz gets it back to Mendes. And it's a throw into Paris Saint-Germain just inside their own half here. 11 minutes in it. And to be honest, nothing much has happened. There was one sort of cross-come shot and my laptop died. And that's basically it. But here's Musiala. Now, how can I tempt it into action? Choupo-Moting on the turn. A defender has slipped. It was Pereira, but they have got it back here. PSG. Pereira's won it back, and Marquinhos can bring it out of defence. Cleared forward, but intercepted well by Josip Stanisic. Oh, yeah, people are saying they'd sell Jota. How stupid are you? Like, the whole point of having depth is having different options, and he's definitely a great option. Like, we've just given him a 5-year fucking contract. Like, people are trying to get rid of sell to buy, lads. What's the point of selling Jota? Makes me mental. I'm defo what, Robbie? Oh, right. Okay. To be fair, I've not seen Cardiff lose, so, and neither has Izzy since we've started going properly. So there will be more Chris and Izzy go Cardiff videos, not with just me. Mbappe's in behind. Sommer does well. It's going to fall back to Mbappe. Is it going to be given as a foul? It is. Mbappe puts it in the back of the net anyway, but it is a foul against Kylian Mbappe, and it's a free kick to Bayern Munich. Mbappe still put it in the net though, just in case there's any questions on the foul. Yeah, these Jota links are very strange. Like, what? Why? Chat Sport, good to see you. How are you? Nagelsmann wasn't very happy about that, and he's played back into Gigi Donnarumma for Paris Saint-Germain. Marquinhos are very dominant. I'd love to see Marquinhos play in the Premier League. I think it would be a real true test of him, and also make it just ensure that, you know, his legacy is continued. But I think he wants to go down and be like the #1 appearance maker for PSG. Something like that. What about Pajota's injury record? He has got a shocking injury record, but I think he's starting to shrug them off. I hope so anyway. I just wouldn't sell him. I think it would be a ridiculous idea. I know he's had the stuff this season and he hasn't scored and what have you, but he's still made impacts in the games that he's played. He's a big impact. He's a big impactor. I'd much rather be bringing him on than bringing on, say, like Cade Gordon, for example, what's happened to him? Young lad, of course. Like, we don't want to be bringing on children. Hey, Terence Tibbs, how we doing, my friend? Havertz in or out? I like Kai Havertz, but it's clear to see that he's not a Premier League player. I think it's a bit like Naby Keita. Like, great players, great ability, just not particularly Premier League suited. You see why he performed so well in Europe. It's played out by Hakimi, and Pereira just darts forward here for PSG. He wasn't really one of them glamour signings for PSG, Danilo Pereira from Porto. It's played out wide now to Davis. Davis drills it in towards Musiala. And Stanisic is forward. Chance for Bayern here if they can get on to... Oh, it's a good header by Marquinhos. And played away by Verratti. Yeah, no, I really like Kai Havertz. Like, I watched him a lot at Leverkusen in that COVID year. And he was unreal. Like, he was ridiculous. I was like, this man is the perfect Bobby Firmino replacement. But we don't need a Bobby replacement now, mate. We've got Cody Gakpo, the GOAT. Mate, he was so good on Sunday, wasn't he, Cody Gakpo? 22, 23. I think he's 23, actually. Izzy's 23rd today. So she's getting on. There's a shot, and it's easily saved by Gianluigi Donnarumma. So Izzy's actually a proper child snatcher, lads. She's 3 years older than me, technically, at the moment. Wow. To be fair, he wasn't good on Sunday, but Gakpo was absolutely perfect. Like, he was Bobby, but tall. That's a poor ball by Messi. Not often you say that. And Jan Sommer picks it up for Bayern Munich. Podi Pakpo. It doesn't work. Well, it does work, but it's a chance for Bayern in behind, and it was towards Kingsley Coman, but before he was intercepted again by Gianluigi Donnarumma. My stream is going to 144p. Connection, probably. Nah, it's okay. It's into Messi. He's been tackled, and Verratti now. Mbappe. Back to Marquinhos. Now Danilo Pereira. Hakimi. It's a good ball, and Hakimi can get there, and he can run in behind. Hakimi up against Davis, are two absolute speedsters, and Hakimi played it off Davis for a corner to Paris Saint-Germain. It's an opportunity now for Christophe Galtier's men to get an early goal and level this tie up. Hasn't Hakpo already scored more goals than Antony in the league this season? I'm pretty sure. He's got 4 in 8 games. If he gets 1 in 2 every season, mate, that's all you need from a false 9 when you got Mo Salah around. You got Mo Salah and Luis Diaz and Diogo Jota and Darwin Nunez. It's a corner now for PSG. It's crossed all the way to the back post, but easily claimed by Jan Sommer in the end. Still Sommer for Bayern. He's going to take his time on rolling this one out. Gone to Kimmich. Joshua Kimmich. That is one of my favourite things to pronounce ever. Here he is. Wide to Alphonso Davies. And Musiala gets the ball dummied to him. Back to Davies. De Ligt. Davies has some space. He's got Musiala inside, but Davies has beaten his man. His man's Verratti. Alisson has more assists than Antony. Fairs. Oh, it's good. It's good from PSG. It's good from Messi, but it's a great challenge from De Ligt. It's going to fall to Mbappe. And a chance for Kylian Mbappe here. It's a poor touch. He got it across, and it's into the side netting. Lionel Messi beat his man, and then it was well challenged by De Ligt. It fell to Mbappe. The poor touch from the star boy, Kylian Mbappe. Getting towards 20 minutes in here, and being honest, it's been pretty good. I've enjoyed it. Are you talking about the best right back, Royale? I hope not. Here's Sommer. Talking to Spurs, have they kicked off yet? Bayern just continue to play short. It's intercepted by Paris Saint-Germain, and Verratti's got it in midfield. Fabian Ruiz. Still going here for PSG. He's taking their time on this left-hand side. And now played all the way back to Presnel Campon Bay. Got Marquinhos with him. Babe, what are you watching? Are you watching something? My things are... Oh, okay. Alright, because my thing's going, it's lagging. No, I doubt it. Okay, it's fine, don't worry about it. Yeah, my stream is just going mental. The rest, Trent's the best right back when he's past the halfway line. Yeah, fair enough, actually. Here's Hakimi. Yeah, defensively, I mean, who's the best defensive right back in the world? I don't actually know. Because there was Wan-Bissaka shouts back in the day. Oh, there we go. Here's Messi. Oh, he's been snapped. It's a free kick to PSG. Joshua Kimmich with the challenge. Messi, of course, is going to be very, very key for PSG. He's had so much experience in big, big games. Here he is again. Wide for Hakimi. Messi. Or is it going to fall? Mbappe's in there. Cleared away by Bayern Munich. I'd probably say Carvajal, yeah, to be honest. It's all the way back now with Paris Saint-Germain defensively. Messi. Pereira. But you can't say Walker, though, because Walker's not been the best recently. He doesn't even start anymore. Rico Lewis has displaced him. It's a free kick for Paris Saint-Germain within their own half here. Honestly, my internet, lads. I can't wait to get out of this hellhole. Also, some news, guys. I'm just going to drip feed you a little bit. Some news for the channel is that we are going to be undertaking a little challenge. And it is going to be in the summer. And that's all I'm going to tell you. But I will be filming absolutely all of it. And yeah, it's going to be sick. It's going to be sick. Like, really sick. It's fallen back to Joshua Kimmich now, and De Ligt gets it out to Alphonso Davies. Intercepted well by PSG, and it's a free kick. Again, just within their own half. Verratti. Hakimi gives it away. De Ligt. Cleared. It's gone out for another throw in this time for PSG. They have had the better of the ball so far. Reece James. God. No. Absolutely not. Reece James isn't top 10, I would say. To be fair, yeah, that is what she's doing. Happy birthday. I'll get her a pedal bag for my internet. In for Davis, and again, he's been challenged. Musiala brings it forward, but he's gone out of play for a throw-in behind Alphonso Davies. This time for PSG, and Hakimi will have it. Road trip to the Forest of Dean. I don't have to do a road trip there. I mean, I could literally go home and then travel 15 minutes. Be easy. The challenge is getting out alive. Played inside. Looks all the way across. Headed away by Matthijs de Ligt. And cleared forward. Ball under control by Paris Saint-Germain, and they'll play it around their defensive areas. What are you watching? Excuse me a second, lads. Sorry, my stream is just lagging a bit. It's fine. I'll just switch Wi-Fi things on this. I don't know what it's on. Is it on the other one? It's on Chris' room. That's probably why. It needs to go on the other one. There we go. Right, we should be back. We should be back. I really hope I haven't missed a goal here. That would be a stinky L for me. There we go. We're back. We're back and we're ready for it all over again. It's always a technical struggle here on the Stonadge. They're not appealing for a penalty, though. Messi had a shot blocked and Sommer did really, really well. Julian Nagelsmann barking orders at his side. Yeah, we're back now. We're back. Here's De Ligt. Davies. Still Alphonso Davies for Bayern Munich all the way back into Jan Sommer's feet. He looked like he was going to pick it up there. Has Messi played? He's played well, to be fair. He's been the orchestrator of everything good for Paris Saint-Germain and played a couple of really nice passes. But to be fair, both sides look like they could score at any given point. And here is Coman, who's beaten Ramos for pace. Looking for Choupo-Moting, but Donnarumma is there. Here is Gigi Donnarumma for Paris Saint-Germain. And played out. Ramos. It's important again to have players like Sergio Ramos in there, but it begs the question, why is he at Paris Saint-Germain? He's a player very much past his best. Verratti. Messi. Verratti. Of course, they're looking to change their sentiments when it comes to it. They're looking to change their sentiments when it comes to signing players. They want a Parisian core. It's all very well and good saying that, but you have to go out and get the players and continue to play the players to have that. That's why, City want to try and have an English core. Liverpool having the likes of Alexander-Arnold, Curtis Jones, like having these players in and around the club to understand the club. Paris Saint-Germain, I don't think the clubs are historic enough for them to do it. The club was formed after my parents were born, I don't know about Julian Nagelsmann. No, Robbie, I'm in the same boat as you, to be honest. I think he did a very, very, very good job with Hoffenheim. I think he did an okay job with Leipzig. And he's done an okay job with Bayern. Like, I think his job at Hoffenheim, exceptional. If you rate him just on that, amazing. But he's not had a good time at Bayern. He's really not had a good time. And he's not been... I think the job came too soon for him. He needed a couple more years at Leipzig for me. Because I don't think he actually succeeded massively at Leipzig whatsoever. Danilo Pereira will take this throw-in. And I think he probably needed to try outside of Germany before he went back to Bayern. And obviously he'll go and win the Bundesliga. I think he'll win it again this season. But without Lewandowski, they've proven that they missed it. Jones is part of the squad, and he will continue to be part of the squad. And I like that. I don't think he should ever be part of the main core. But again, who are we to say? I think he's a good squad option. There's no debate on that. Here's Coman. Bajetic as well, Harvey Elliott, Carvalho, these sort of players who've come, although they may have been signed from other places, played for us as a young player and understood the club. Seb could do an okay job at Bayern. He probably could, to be fair. He's probably got more managerial nous. Here's Coman. To be fair, if he does leave Bayern, I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea do try and snap him up. But it's not... I don't think anyone worth their salt will go to Chelsea at the moment because of the whole turmoil around the club. Tyler Morton, another one, real top talent. And he's played very, very well at Blackburn Rovers this season. Upamecano. And inside, Muller under pressure. Muller just is brilliant. I love him. Musiala for Bayern. It's a shocking pass. It really is from Jamal Musiala. Davis was free on that side, but he just overhit it completely, the youngster. Nagelsmann was not happy about that whatsoever. Galtier telling his players to focus. Galtier, I really like Galtier, but I just don't think he'll ever be given the time at PSG. And managing egos is difficult, man. When the going gets tough, like managing them when they're going well, it's the best feeling in the world. But when managing when the going gets tough, that's such a difficult skill. Here's Musiala for Bayern. Can he make up for that horrible mishit pass? It's now back into Choupo-Moting, who's got players with him. Choupo-Moting into Davis. Kimmich. Wide to Coman. Kingsley Coman. Will he get the cross in? No, Kimmich is there. And it's well intercepted by Lionel Messi. And what's happened here? It's a drop ball, I think. I don't quite know what happened. I think it might have hit the referee. See how Potter goes on next season. Do you seriously think Potter's going to stay there? Being honest, whatever happens, even if they get to the semi-final of the Champions League, I don't think they'll win the Champions League. They're not good enough. Like, seriously, they're worse than they were in 2012. They're a lot worse than they were in 2012 when they won it. Like, there's no way they'll win the Champions League. I know they did well to beat Dortmund, fair play, but if they come against any team that gets through, and people are like, oh, they'll get... Musiala shot! Good save by Donnarumma. That came out of nowhere, really. And he's won a corner for his side. Going on for Potter, like... Now, and that's disrespectful to Potter, to be fair, on that. But, like... I even if they get to the semi-final of the Champions League, I'd say he's gone. until the end. I'd say if they finish, I think they'll finish like 10th or 11th this season. He'll probably leave after spending that much money. Again, it wasn't his money that he spent, but and it wasn't his signings that he chose. But I just don't know with Chelsea. You never know what's going to happen. Part of me thinks he should stay. The other part of me thinks he should go for the betterment of his own career, and it's going to come all the way out. Do you see? I think chat sport, fair play, and I hope you're right. I hope Graham Potter does get given an opportunity at Chelsea, a proper opportunity. But being honest, he's lost more than he's won there, which at Chelsea is a real issue. It's a free kick here to Bayern Munich in a pretty dangerous area to cross in. Nuno Mendes is not happy about it. He did hack down Kingsley Coman. It was more his trailing arm afterwards instead of the leg that he went to trip him up with. So tomorrow, I could do 2 games tomorrow if I wanted. Let's have a look. Europa League. Let's do live football tomorrow because there might be an early kickoff, isn't there? Let's have a look, shall we? If I might do a Conference League game. Oh, West Ham are on. Oh, I'll do West Ham, shall I? It's drilled in and it's well saved by Donnarumma. Shall I do West Ham or shall I do Arsenal? I'll do Sporting Arsenal and then I'll do United Betis. We'll have a double header tomorrow, lads. We'll do a double header tomorrow. It's the way forward, right? Double header Europa League tomorrow, what we saying? To celebrate the return of Stonadge. Get to 1.1k as soon as we can as well. That's our next target. And then we're going to propel yet again. Yeah, boy. If I can. That is no promise, but I'll do my utmost to get 2 out. If not, it'll just be Man United Betis. Depending on uni work. United should get some goals tomorrow. Maybe, but Betis are a good side. Betis are a good side. They're 4th in La Liga at the moment. 80k Larnaca against West Ham. I don't think I can do that. Marquinhos is down. He's holding his hip. 34 minutes in here. And I think Marquinhos could be going off here. This is bad news for Paris Saint-Germain. He's really, really struggling to stand up. And they are sending a substitute to get ready. Pedro Gonçalves. Yeah, I think this is an injury here for Marquinhos. He doesn't look like he's going to stand up anytime soon. He's holding his hip. Ooh, that could be nasty. Could be nasty for Marquinhos here. And who's going to come off? Who's going to come on for him, sorry? Nordi Mukiele, potentially. Again, a former Leipzig man, of course. Or Timothy Pembele, potentially. I think it was when he was defending the free kick against Thomas Muller, and he just stopped, and he's not walking easily either, Marquinhos. So you got Timothy Pembele or Nordi Mukiele, and they've gone with Nordi Mukiele to come on. The former Leipzig man, of course. Can play in multiple positions across the back 4, but of course he'll be playing in a back 3 today. And he'll have to play well for his team to replace a man like Marquinhos, who has always been so consistent for Paris Saint-Germain since signing back in 2013. What a player he is, by the way, Marquinhos. I think I know the Paris Saint-Germain tax and that, but he very, very, very rarely puts a foot wrong. It's inside. It's a good little turn there, actually. He's done very, very well. Has Vitinha. Of course, the former man who was at Wolverhampton Wanderers for a season. They didn't deem him good enough. Didn't particularly have the greatest time, did he, there, Vitinha? But then went and had a great season back in the Portuguese Premier League. And it's lost out there, Jamal Musiala. And here goes Ramos. Hakimi. Back to Vitinha. Hakimi, can he get the cross in? He's going to cut inside on his left. Hakimi, can he go again? He goes with the cross. It's chested away by De Ligt. And cleared away in the end, but it's going to be a throw into Paris Saint-Germain here. They're really, really pressuring here, the French side. They've been the better of the two. Intercepted by Musiala. Oh, and that's got to be a free kick. No, it's not. No foul on Davis by Hakimi. It's going to go out here, surely. Bayern Munich play it back. Sommer. Taking it. Oh, Sommer. Sommer's made a massive mistake. And it should be... Oh, it's cleared off the line by De Ligt. Sommer's been massively let off there. He was really well pressured by Paris Saint-Germain. And I think it was Messi's shot that was cleared off the line towards Mbappe. Now Messi again. Pereira. Backheels it into Messi. Vitinha. Messi. Goes wide. Big, big chance there for Paris Saint-Germain. And they should be 1-0 up for it not being for the great awareness of Matthijs de Ligt and the true idiocy of Jan Sommer. Here's Verratti into Ramos. He's got Mukiele now at the right centre-back position. Ramos instead tries to go for the long ball and it's going to go all the way out for a goal kick. Very, 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 very lucky boy is our Jan Sommer. Tackled by Hakimi, and it was Vitinha's shot that was well denied by Matthijs de Ligt. On the line. Brilliant from the former Ajax man. Exceptional defending from De Ligt. Back into... Sommer's a good goalkeeper, but that was a true error there. He's never really played at this level before, but he's had an exceptional career with Borussia Mönchengladbach in the Bundesliga. Kimmich. And now back to Sommer. Come on. That should kick Bayern into life there, but Upamecano's now played it back to Sommer again. He is quite small for a goalkeeper, Jan Sommer. I don't know whether it might be his longer hair that's making him seem smaller or something, but he seems quite small. Launched forward. Now Upamecano. Chance for Bayern to just bring the ball into repute again, and they're giving it away. PSG. It's a chance for Davis now on this left-hand side. Davis beats his man. Alphonso Davis. Oh, it's blocked. Well, this time by Nordi Mukiele. Just took far too long on that Alphonso Davis. It's a corner now to Bayern Munich, and a goal here would really put PSG to the sword. How are we, Shayed? Good to see you, my friend. And Liz is in the chat as well. Good to see you, Liz. Change your profile picture, is that? Is that Darwin? Or is it James freaking Milner? Or is it Bobby? Is it Bobby's hand over eye paper? Yeah. Crossed in! Oh, it's well blocked. It's another shot. Good to see you all. How are we? Here's Sommer. Upamecano for Bayern Munich. And still. and wide to Musiala. Musiala taking on Vitinha, two great young midfield talents. Musiala sort of floated around everywhere really so far. Davis has lost it to Achraf Hakimi, and it's a throw-in now to Bayern Munich. Oh, we love it. We love it. We want to keep it up. Keep up. Delect. He's lost it to Messi. Messi in behind for Mbappe. It's a brilliant ball by Messi. But Sommer gets there first this time. It was a really good idea from the little magician. Chipped it over without even looking for Kylian Mbappe. But he knew where he was going. It's into to Alphonso Davies. It might rebound here to Musiala. Musiala! It's well blocked by Mukiele. Of course, Musiala's fully declared for Germany before the World Cup, but he was eligible to play for England. Musiala. Oh, Messi. He sent Delict to the shops. But he can't send away the powerful Joshua Kimmich. And Davis can get behind here. He's in a foot race with Mukiele, but Mukiele gets there first. I do, Liz. I'm still not too well. But I am recovering. I was a lot worse last week than I am this. Don't have much energy at the moment, but I'm back to streaming, and that's where I'm happy. Happy boy. Woo! Stanisic. It's got to be a foul, surely. No, it's not. It's a free kick to Paris Saint-Germain. It's a handball. Musiala hasn't had his greatest game so far. Been a little bit disappointed by him. 44 minutes and 10 seconds into this football match. And to be fair, not much has gone on. Apart from that Sommer mistake, it's been pretty darn dull. Messi looking in behind for Nuno Mendes. Cleared away by Jan Sommer. Musiala to Choupo-Moting. And now Davis. Can he take on Hakimi for pace? The two of them are speed demons. Davis cuts back and Hakimi shoves him out the way. It was brilliant, wasn't it, Shine? It was unbelievable. I was there. I was going to vlog it and decided against it because I was both drunk and too happy. 2 minutes on to this at the end of this first half. And yes, I will be bringing the Football Manager series very, very soon. I do promise. I'm in between Cardiff and Liverpool at the moment, but I think I'll do Cardiff. Honestly, I'll never get tired of seeing 7-0 in my comments ever. Until Liverpool get beat 7-0. We got beat 7-2 once, and that was the worst thing ever for like a week. But that was in COVID time. Like that was a weird season, you know what I mean? That was on the same day that United lost 6-1 to Spurs. So 6-1 to Spurs. Yeah, BT Sports are changing their name to TNT Sport, yeah. I have no idea. Julian Nagelsmann looking intense. Intense or in a house? Haha. I hate myself. Moving on. Kimmich. 30 seconds left of this half before we take a little break. But not on this channel. We never take a little break. We don't anymore anyway. We used to. because I've got my Mac laptop camera and it's actually really good quality, isn't it? Like, it's just good. And it means I don't have to take a break then. And it means I don't have to set up my camera. Dub. You don't even have to pack that much, mate. Izzy's leaving me today. Tomorrow.
Yeah, celebrate my birthday with my family.
It's half time, by the way. Just saying. But yeah, Izzy's leaving me here all alone by myself.
What now?
Yeah.
Please come on camera.
No, I'm talking in general. She's leaving me here all alone.
Do the weekend.
All alone. I would never do anything like that to her ever. Because I'm Harry Potter. She's making expletive hand gestures at me now. It's just disgusting. I've never seen anything like it. But anyway, 0-0 half time, and that was a shocking half of football to come back to on the streaming. Why did I choose this game? And what's the score in the Spurs game? Why did I choose this game, lads? What possessed me? We're not going to beat Madrid, lads. I don't want to talk about Madrid and have any optimism. We have no chance against Madrid. And let me make this very, very abundantly clear. We have no chance against Madrid. Don't get your hopes up. Don't be happy. There is no chance. There is not a hope in our Lord Jesus Christ's name for us to beat Real Madrid. It's never going to happen. But yeah, anyway, how are we all? How has your week been so far? How have you been since last Wednesday when I actually streamed last? Yeah. Aww. You little cutie. I know I'm being negative, but don't build your hopes up to get knocked down.
When are we playing?
Next week. I would rather beat Bournemouth than beat Madrid, lads. We ain't gonna beat them. We ain't gonna beat them, lads. You can put 7-0. It was a freak. It was a freak result. Hey, real go, how we doing? It was a freak result, lads. Let's not get past it. If we played them tomorrow, it wouldn't happen again. But we ain't beating Madrid. I'm telling you, not by more than 3 goals at the Bernabeu. It's not happening. If it was at Anfield, maybe I'd have some sort of positivity. But no, okay. We will never do it. We won't do it. Lovely. Lovely sip of ketchup there. Oh. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you. Thank you. We lost 5-2 at home. I'm sorry, lads. And ladies. And all other genders. There is no chance in the Lord, hell, or any heaven, hell, earth, Mars, Mercury, or the Milky Way galaxy, bro. I'm not grumpy, I'm realistic. I'm not. We're not beating Madrid. And I've accepted that. And that's fine. Give me a Bournemouth win. Give me a Bournemouth win. I'm happy. Give me a Bournemouth win and I'll take it 100%. But anyway, at half-time activities tonight, we're going to go through Liverpool's fixtures and see what wins we're winning and why we're getting top 4. Because that's my positivity down today. Because we're now in 5th and I'm happy. And we're only, if we beat Bournemouth, we can go 4th for a bit. So we have Fulham at home, which is postponed. I think we'll win that. Man City away, give me a draw. 100% give me a draw. Chelsea away, give me a draw. Arsenal at home will win. I'm absolutely confident of that. Leeds away, I think will win. Forest will win. West Ham away is always a difficult game, but I'm going to say we'll win. Spurs at home, I think we'll win, or maybe draw. Brentford at home, I'll say we'll win. Leicester away, again, difficult, but I'll go a win. Villa at home will win. Southampton away will win. We're going unbeaten for the rest of the season, lads. We're going unbeaten. I think we can. The only games that I can see us losing are are Man City and Chelsea. And that's because Chelsea is shit, and if we play like we've been playing, like, we will beat them, but the thing is, though, yeah, Bournemouth are bottom of the league, but they just have no real quality. That's their problem. They've got Dom Solanke, but that's it. Like, Phil Billing, and that's all they've got. That's all they've got in their Arsenal. And talking of Arsenal, if Arsenal beat Liverpool at Anfield or even get a point, they'll win the league. I think that's the biggest and most brilliant test for them. The barometer of a team that can win in the Premier League. Think of the seasons that Man City have won the league. They've won at Anfield, the vast majority of them. Or drawn at least. Not won at Anfield, drawn at Anfield. The 0-0, 18-19. Even last year, the 2-2. These are games that define seasons. And it did, but because literally a point separated us on both of those occasions. And if we'd have beaten them, who knows what would have happened, you know? The issue is, I don't think Tottenham are the issue. I think Brighton are the problem. Brighton have Champions League in their hands. Brighton have Champions League in their hands. And I think they're a part of the problem. I think they'll be the one. They will be the ones. They'll be the biggest challenges for us. That's my thoughts. Because they don't look like falling off. They've got quality everywhere on their field. I think Brighton are the most complete outfit out of the three. And I don't see them losing games. I don't see them losing games whatsoever. I mean, looking at Brighton now, right? Brighton and Hove Albion. Brighton Premier League. Okay, so they're 8th in the league at the moment. But if they win their 3 games in hand, they go 2 points ahead of Spurs and us on the same games. Newcastle would obviously be involved there as well. But they've got now 15 games remaining. They're going to be a real problem. I think they're going to be real challenges. Would I take Jurrien Timber from Ajax to Liverpool if Matip leaves? Yes. And that's without having seen much of him, to be honest. Yeah. I haven't seen much of him, but he seems good. He can play right back and centre back. I'll ask my friend Euro expert about him. He'll probably know. What's that?
Is the game started yet?
No, it's at half time.
Is there a popular opinion that's come up on Facebook?
Go on.
Mini eggs are better than creme eggs. Awesome.
Right. Izzy has put a question to me. And how do you pronounce that second one? What is wrong with you?
Anyway.
Sorry. No. Before we get into this, she has just pronounced cream eggs as creme eggs.
Yeah, but it's not going egg.
It's a cream egg.
Anyway.
It's a cream egg.
Anyway.
No. It's a cream egg. It's not a creme egg. But anyway, I'm going to put Paul in the chat. Mini eggs or cream eggs, because that's what they're called.
But why is it not going egg?
It's just called. They're called cream eggs. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion, but I would say mini eggs. Mini eggs are clear. In my humble opinion, anyway. That would be my thoughts. But no, it's called a cream egg. How dare you ever call them a creme egg? That is sacrilege, actually. I'm considering everything here. I think you have to go, blood. They're called cream eggs. Have you never had cream eggs, Liz?
They might not have them in America.
They definitely have them in America. They have all chocolate in America.
They don't have
Cadbury's cream eggs.
No, they've got what's been banned over? Kinder eggs have been banned over there. Haven't they?
They must. Liz, just Google cream eggs, bro. How I've spelled it in the... It's 50-50 at the moment, you know. I didn't realise it was that much of a debate. I thought mini eggs would be astronomically clear. Is this a divisive debate? See, mini eggs are so clear for me. All my friends would say the same, I think. That is a intriguing debate. We're on 6 votes, lads. Can we get a vote to decide it, please? I can't live on 6 votes. Yeah, I do think. By the way, I do genuinely think Brighton are our biggest challengers for top 4, as much as Tottenham, if not more. Yeah, Cadbury cream eggs. That's it. That's it, Liz. That's the one. Not creme eggs. This is the sort of stuff you get on this channel. And not seriously, it's dreadful. I'm gonna leave that there for the rest of the half. For the rest of half time anyway. Shut up, Robbie. You're wrong. They're pronounced cream eggs. It's pronounced cream eggs. I'm telling you,
Why is it not spelled as cream?
because that's how it's pronounced. It's pronounced cream egg. I'm telling you. Maybe not literally.
The eggs are winning, by the way.
Maybe not literally. Yeah, but you just don't call them creme eggs, though, do you? Even if it's meant to be that, it shouldn't be. Because cream eggs rolls off the tongue better. Welcome to halftime on the Stonadge channel, where we have debates about how to pronounce chocolate.
Okay, what would be... I've asked you this before, actually. I know I asked the guys at work this was to say what was your death row reveal, but you can't really ask prisoners that, can you?
Cadbury eggs are the best, says... Yeah, but which one?
You have to pick.
Yeah, Shide, you have to pick which one you want. If you had to. If it was life or death.
Yeah, as I say, this is, you know...
This is so important.
I mean, they're both Cadbury, Spencer, to be fair. What?
Oh, Robbie, come on, man. Come on. And it's pronounced cream eggs, lads.
What's the team? Royal Beetle? I'm watching your next watch-along thing. It says
Real Betis.
who?
Spanish team. See, I can't get behind Reese's Pieces, bro.
You don't like peanut butter?
Because I just don't like peanut butter. So I can't deal with Reese's Pieces. Yeah, they're called cream eggs, aren't they, Shayad? They're called cream eggs. Everyone pronounces it cream eggs. I'm gonna put this on Twitter. I'm gonna put this on Twitter and see what Twitter thinks.
So, yeah, I'm on Facebook, on my timeline, the full stop. Yeah. What, as in the poll? Or
Sorting a domestic argument with Izzy out.
Oh, that's not with.
Cream. Sorry, sorry, lads. I'm putting this on Twitter because it's massive.
Yeah, she's putting in a poll as well.
I'm just putting it on Twitter to see what they think. There we go. It's tweeted.
The journal assumes some of the
It's
best
tweeted.
some of them haven't seen snow before today.
Oh yeah, not a peanut. Yeah, but it's pronounced cream, Robbie. It's pronounced. It doesn't matter whether it has cream or not. It's pronounced cream, so it's a cream egg. It might not meant to be, but it's just pronounced cream. Oh, Paddy's tweeted top 5 biggest clubs in England. What?
Man City's on 5. I don't know what the rest of it said.
Man City 5, Arsenal 4, Chelsea 3, Liverpool 2, Man United 1. Oh my God, he's actually put Man United as the biggest club in England. He's going to rattle so many Liverpool fans.
So, Man City at 5.
Man City 6. Anyway, the team's coming out. Enough on cream egg talk. Cream egg.
Someone's liked it already.
Yeah, your cousin has got you done there.
Has he commented on
Yeah. She's getting done. Izzy's own cousin has turned against it. Anyway, the second half starting. Hello. Sorry about this, lads. I got distracted with talking about cream eggs. They're called cream eggs. Anyway, we are underway for this second half here at the Allianz Arena. It is currently 0-0. Bayern Munich are still leading this tie by a goal to 0.
Oh, many eggs still winning. Good. Correct answers, people. Oh, hi, Alex.
There we go.
Correct answer, Alex.
Is Alex in?
People doing the track bars.
How are we, Alex, mate? Good to see you. How's the game been? It's been shit, Lucas. Good to see you. We're going to end that poll now, by the way. Mini Eggs have taken the dub, and I would say Marquinhos is out injured. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Lucas will have done Amir Ali. He will have done, mate. Lucas is the GOAT. But it doesn't matter. It's Liz. It doesn't matter how it's spelled. It's how it should be said. It's the law. Anyway, right. Let's move away from cream eggs. Cream eggs. Blue Cheapo moting now. Into Musiala. Lucas is the GOAT. Lucas will subscribe to you. He's always very supportive. Crossed in by Coman. Cleared away by PSG, but he's come back out to Musiala, who's taking on his man, and now Davis. Tell you what, Musiala's had an absolute stinker tonight. He's gone out for a goal kick here. Alphonso Davis just rebounding out off him. How's the Spurs game been, Lucas? How's it been, my man? Into Donnarumma. Mukiele. Paris Saint-Germain need to score. I think Fabian Ruiz kept it in. He didn't, and he's gone out for a throw-in for Bayern Munich. I'm not bothered for extra time, lads. This game has been shockingly bad. For a Champions League last 16 between two supposed favourites.
I'm going to say to George, shame that he's not coming down this weekend or else we'd continue this debate.
Everyone in my Twitter comments is going for you. It's a cream egg.
He says, stop talking shit on International Women's Day of all days. I don't want to be fuming with you.
Played back into Sommer. It's not the great... to Donnarumma. It's not a great ball out. And it's a chance for Bayern Munich here. Oh, what is he doing? Muller. Like, just a ridiculous attempt at passing.
Shame you can't do like laugh reacts or anything.
Just send back laugh emojis. It has been shocking. Why didn't I come back yesterday? Or another day? Why didn't I just stream on Sunday and just not gone? I just should have gone, to be fair. Why wouldn't I have gone? It was amazing. It's one of the best days of my life, actually. It's Coman. He's lost it. Stanisic. Vitinha picks it up well. Still Vitinha for PSG. Dribbles through 2 Bayern players. Vitinha into Mbappe. Back to Vitinha. Mbappe! It's going to fall back for a PSG body, is it? No, Mbappe's played it wide and he's lost it. Going to be cleared away by Coman. It's a good challenge by Mukiele. He's really high forward still. Pereira wins the header. Thank you. Verratti. Hakimi. Looks to chip the ball towards Fabian Ruiz. And it's gone out for a Paris Saint-Germain throw-in. So, I'm sorry, Mukiele's actually had to come off at half-time. I didn't even notice this. Mukiele's actually gone off injured as well. It was Pereira who was at right centre-back again. And now 17-year-old Al-Shaddai Bichiabu has come on. There's a chance for Bayern Munich with Musiala. And now Choupo-Moting's got a chance. He's been brought down. They're appealing for a penalty behind the goal, but it's not going to be given. It's a good save by Donnarumma again, and it's big chance for Bayern Munich. Nagelsmann screams. It was the shot from Choupo-Moting, who was offside anyway. They're appealing for a penalty. It's not going to be given here for Bayern Munich, I don't think. Oh, I really hope so, Shayed. Look, Liz, it's not about how it should be pronounced, it's how it is pronounced. It's how it is pronounced, Liz. It's how it is. It's just cream eggs, bro. Coman. Musiala with the cross. It's a chance for Bayern, and how it has gone in. And Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting is the man who scored. We have seen a goal, and it's a man who sambered from Stoke to Paris. And I think it might be an offside flag. Choupo-Moting had the ball in the net, but I think it's offside. And it will be against Thomas Müller, who was at the back post for Bayern. Did he get a touch on it? It can't be. It can't be offside if he didn't get a touch on it. Unless they view him as he's impacting play. See, for me that's a goal. That should be a goal here. Because Müller didn't actually impact the ball. But maybe he impacted the dive of the goalkeeper. And it has been disallowed. It stays at 0-0. Choupo-Moting got the goal, but means nothing. Thank you. According to Cadbury's, it's meant to be pronounced cream. Cadbury's said it's cream. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So that it has been disallowed, and Bayern still lead by a goal to 0. Here's Sommer. It's well won in the end by the youngster. Nuno Mendes is running forward. It's given away by Fabian Ruiz. It's really poor from the Spaniard. Choupo-Moting now. Good challenge by the young defender. It's Pereira, actually, this time. Choupo-Moting looks somewhat confused there. There's some sort of debris on the pitch here. Danilo Pereira's getting a bit of a talking to. Don't particularly know why. Referee looked very stern there, looked angry. We're not going to have this discussion anymore. No more discussion. Cadbury have shut it down now. Here's Mbappe. Cuts inside. Oh, it's a good interception. It's going to come all the way flying back through to Jan Sommer. Upamecano. To Coman. Still Coman again. Very deep within his own half here. Musiala. Again gives the ball away. I'm not sure what I feel about Musiala cutting in on this left-hand side. I don't think I like it very much. I think he's been really poor tonight. Stick him in central midfield. It's a long, long ball over towards Fabian Ruiz. He's far forward. He's got Mbappe with him. Up against Upamecano. They know each other very, very well, of course. Fabian Ruiz. Oh. Stanisic tackles him easily. It's a pretty shocking bit of forward play by Fabian Ruiz. Choupo-Moting tangling with... oh, he's got in late on Nuno Mendes. They've told him to get up. Fabian Ruiz plays on. It's cream eggs, lads. I've taken that W in this argument. And Izzy's not happy about it, so she's gone downstairs. It's a dub. Here's Choupo-Moting. Oh, I can't say that, Lucas, mate. He's a good player, mate. He's a good player, but he's had a real stinker out on that left-hand side. It's not been great for Musiala. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Don't know why I started singing there, but you know why. It's a dub anyway. Still not very well, lads. It's a big stinker for me, you know. Need to improve my health. I don't know why. It's stung a bit. But anyway, 56 minutes. Still feeling good, though. Feeling good and feeling back. "57 minutes in here, and it's still Bayern 0, PSG 0. Will we see a goal, my lord? We've seen an offside one. We've seen one cleared off the line. Not much else, to be honest, in the real gist of the game. Launched forward and cleared towards Coman. And it's good from Gigi Donnarumma, who heads it out. I'm really not a fan of any player wearing the number 99, especially a goalkeeper. It makes me ill. Coman with the ball across towards Choupo-Moting is headed away by Danilo Pereira this time. Davis. De Ligt. Now Upamecano. Stanisic. Josip Stanisic bringing the ball forward. Coman. It's a chance. Kimmich. Ball across. Lots of space now for Muller, who's in the right room again. Crossed in, cleared away. Thomas Muller is going to play forever, I swear. I genuinely... He's just so good, lads. Like, he just always finds room playing that Raumdeuter position. Coman wins a throw-in for Bayern Munich. Oh, ketchup. Lovely. Still only by a goal to nil this game, Bayern Munich. They've done well. They've played well. Defensively, anyway. See, on the goal, I mean, for those of you who saw it, Muller didn't actually touch... Oh, it's a chance for Bayern. It's going to be a corner, is it? It is. Goretzka wins a corner. Muller didn't actually touch the ball, but I think he impacts where the keeper thought he was going to go. That's the main reason as to why it was disallowed. Took a little nick off the PSG defender, the shot from Goretzka. It's a corner to Bayern Munich. Going to be Musiala with it. It's not a bad one, and it's headed over by Goretzka this time. He was the man, of course, who won the corner. Bayern have got a fight sexism sign. That's great to see. On today of all days, International Women's Day. Very happy International Women's Day to everyone, as Izzy said in the chat earlier. It's also her birthday today, of course. So, 2 reasons to celebrate a great woman in my life. Don't tell her I said that. PSG trying to play out, and it's a big chance. Big chance. Choupo-Moting 1-0 Bayern. It is a goal. There's no foul this time. Nagelsmann celebrates. It was as easy as anything. PSG are begging for a foul. Will Choupo-Moting have this one? Bayern Munich look like they put 1 foot into this Champions League quarter-final. The fans go berserk. It was as easy as it gets, really, for Bayern Munich. It was Verratti who was dispossessed. Ooh, I think that... Nah, it's no foul there. No foul at all. Goretzka did really well. Great awareness. And Choupo-Moting there again. An absolute poacher for Bayern Munich. And the Senegalese, the Cameroonian gave them the lead. Nagelsmann celebrates. Muller celebrates with his crowd as well. And Choupo-Moting is the man, the darling of the Allianz. And I need to change the scoreboard because I've forgotten. Happy days. But get in. Go on, Bayern. I'm happy with that. I'd rather they go through than PSG. Absolutely. And it's another failure for PSG in the Champions League if it carries on like this. Oh, it might fall back for Choupo-Moting. It doesn't. If it carries on like this, you have to fear for Christophe Galtier's job. Their main focus, their main priority is the Champions League now. And that will justify their project. Here's Messi. Looking for Mbappe in behind. Kylian Mbappe can't get the shot away because Dayot Upamecano was very, very, very strong. Ooh, it's played out for a PSG corner accidentally by Davies. And it is a opportunity now. Can Paris Saint-Germain hit back quickly? They're going to have to. David, you came back at the right time, my friend. Upamecano did really well to get away from Mbappe. Just slipped a little bit. It's a corner now for Messi. He's got players forward, including the young 17-year-old, who's going to try and get onto it, but punched away by Jan Sommer. And now, Coman is there, but it's well intercepted by Mendes. But this time, Choupo-Moting gets there before Messi. He slipped. Messi wins it back this time. Verratti to Messi. Fabian Ruiz has got space here. Mbappe. Still Mbappe. Put across, and it's all the way through to Hakimi now. Hakimi, corner, PSG again. They're putting pressure on Bayern now. They have to go out and score 2 to take this game to extra time. They have to go out and score 3 to go out and win it. But if there's anyone who can score 3 out of nothing, it's Paris Saint-Germain. They've got the individual quality to do it. Lionel Messi, Kylian Mbappe, you name it. They can create 2 out of nothing. They really can. Talking of one, here's Messi. He's going to take this corner. And it's got a chance. Oh, it's a brilliant save by Sommer. It really is. It was Sergio Ramos with the header. And Jan Sommer denies him. A huge, huge chance for Sergio Ramos. And Jan Sommer with a fingertip save. It really is a quality, quality piece of goalkeeping by Sommer. Full stretch from the Swiss international. Could say that save is a big plus. Messi once more from the corner. Will he keep the pressure on Bayern Munich? Hey, Alex, how are we doing? Messi. Into Vitinha. It's a poor touch by the Portuguese man. He's going to look wide again for Messi. You're going to find him. But Bayern have got a lot of pressure on him now. They did this terrible short corner. It's a bad ball from Messi. And Vitinha just about gets there before the on-running Jamal Musiala. Here goes the young number 31. Forgotten his name. It did pass me. It's Bitshiabu is the young centre-back, 17 years old. Here's Fabian Ruiz. Messi. Bitshiabu wide to Mbappe. Keeps it in, but it's going to go out for a throw-in. This time, Mbappe now with the captain's armband, of course, since Marquinhos' departure. Choupo-Moting, 4 goals in 6 matches in this season's UEFA Champions League. Here's Coman. It's a free kick, surely. No. Vitinha. It's a ball wide to Hakimi. Opportunity for Mbappe, and he cuts inside. Mbappe picks it up again. Mbappe with a shot! This time saved by Jan Sommer. It's a good save. At his near post. It's one he expects to make, but even so. Bayern Munich readying Leroy Sané. Always going to be a real danger on either side. Well won by Pereira. And once more, here go Paris Saint-Germain. And on the turn, it must be a throw in here for PSG. Mendes. So off comes Choupo-Moting, the goal scorer, going to be replaced by Leroy Sané. Couldn't really miss. Right place, right time, though, Eric Maxime Choupo-Moting. And he comes off and is replaced by Leroy Sané. So it's going to be interesting to see the change of shape here from Bayern Munich. And who will go through the middle? I think it'll be Thomas Müller. Or at least he'll be playing as that auxiliary forward anyway. He's very deep, is Müller. Here's Nuno Mendes. Beats Kingsley Coman and plays it off. Josip Stanisic for a corner here to Paris Saint-Germain. They're maintaining this pressure. Nearly 69 minutes on the clock here. Oh, really, Alex? Mendes with the ball across. It's cleared away. It's going to come back out to Messi. Can he get a shot away? No. And here go Bayern on the counter-attack, and this could kill the tie. Sané's there with Coman. Coman goes with Sané. He's got Davis and Coman with him. Oh, and gosh, Sané's ball is brilliantly intercepted. He's gone up for a Bayern corner. It's exceptional defending from Nuno Mendes. From one end to the other, Bayern Munich, and it should be 2-0. It should be game over. Just slightly under-hit the ball by Leroy Sané. And maybe should have chosen Alphonso Davies. But it's going to be a Bayern Munich corner at the other end. Crossed. It's going to come all the way through. Falling for Goretzka. It's come all back to Messi, who's been dispossessed once more. It's a good challenge, and it's another throw into Bayern Munich here. Marco Verratti. Oh, mate, don't worry about it, Alex. Best of all, best thing in a fight is to just not do it. Avoid it. It's usually never worth it, unless it's one of your friends or someone you care about, and they're in serious danger. That's my only. The only way I'll ever do that is if anyone endangers my friends or family, or insults them. To be fair, but never do. Never. Violence is always the wrong answer, even if it feels like the right answer. Because that's fight or flight, man. It's fight or flight. It's your natural reaction as a human, but you got to try and calm it down. Stanisic. Goretzka. Flicked into Coman. Can he get the ball in? He can, but it's going to be cleared away by Danilo Pereira. All the way back out to Matthias de Ligt for Bayern Munich, who now lead 2-0, of course, in this tie on aggregate, meaning that they will go through to the UEFA Champions League quarter-final. We will be doing a draw. We'll probably do a draw show on here as well. So chances are going to fall to a Bayern body. It might. It's not. It's going to be cleared away. Danilo Pereira is not happy about it. It's going to be a... what's happening here? It's going to go to VAR for something, I think. Coman. No, it's just going to be a goal. It's going to be a free kick to PSG. They're just double checking on the red card or something, I think there for a high foot. But here go PSG. And they're going to have to get a goal quickly. Mbappe into Vitinha. He's got a very, very good way of retaining the ball. He reminds me a little bit of the way Harvey Elliott's playing at Liverpool at the moment. Just always turning, swiveling, keeping the ball forward, always looking positively. He's been one of PSG's, if not their best players so far. He's played inside. It's an opportunity here for Paris Saint-Germain. Played across by Hakimi and it's blocked. It's always that final cross from PSG. It's not good enough. It's really not good enough today. I will be back tomorrow for at least one watch along. It will depend on how well uni goes. A lot of people think Conte could be sacked after today. Are they mental? If they don't go through. Here's Mendes. It's a shocker of a ball. It's going to go out for a goal kick here for Bayern Munich. 72 minutes in here. Don't really know what PSG can do from the bench. They've got Hugo Ekitike on the bench, of course. Mbappe is really not happy. You can see. A lot of these players. Do you not think Mbappe's wasting his career there? It really is. He's never going to win a Champions League here with PSG. Bayern maintain the ball here. Yeah, it feels like a massive waste for Mbappe. For a player of his real caliber. Exceptional talent. Hey Yusuf, how are we doing? The thing is, like, he's taking all of the money from that, from that. But yeah, like, I just don't know. I just don't know with Mbappe. It pains me, really. It really does, because he should be at Real Madrid right now and scoring the goals for them. Realistically, Karim Benzema, however great he is, has only got a couple of years left. It should be Mbappe there right now. We should be talking about a great of world football, or even in the Premier League, he should be. Wherever, like, but he's wasting his career. And here's Sané, and that could really put it to bed. Leroy Sané slipped, but he's just put it wide anyway. He's really dangerous, Leroy Sané. We know that from his time at Manchester City. Sort of seems like, again, a little bit of his career's passed him by, really, being at Bayern Munich. He was some player at Man City. Some player on his game. No problem, Yusuf. It's all good, mate. I've not been streaming very much, so don't worry about it, mate. I last streamed last Wednesday, so it's not great from me. Part-time Stonadge. It's very much dead now, though, because I will be back streaming very much regularly, and also putting out videos, including Football Manager. I'm debating whether to do Cardiff or Liverpool. I'm thinking Cardiff. I've got to check with the club if it's okay. Sadio Mane getting ready for Bayern Munich. To be fair, I might not risk it. I might do something like Newport City. Download a Welsh game. It's a good turn, and it's an opportunity now for Bayern to finish this off. Oh, he's not giving anything there. Sané was the one brought down. Ramos brings it away. How did I feel about the 7-0? Honestly, Alex, I was there, and it was one of the best days of my life. And I mean that genuinely. It's really quite sad of me that a football game is one of the best days of my life, but it was a great challenge from the young defender as well, actually. Really good challenge. Warren Zaire-Emery has come on as well. So another young player for Paris Saint-Germain. Here's Donnarumma. I'm gonna probably record the first episode of my my Liverpool or Cardiff or Newport City save tomorrow. It'll probably be Cardiff. Is that a free kick? It is. It's a free kick against Bayern Munich. Muller fired the foul on Messi. Goat respects great. Of course. PSG need a goal, and they need a goal soon. 13 minutes to go in this game here. Messi and Verratti over this free kick. Verratti's taking it quickly. It sort of was a bit redundant, really, because Hakimi's got no one in the box to cross it to. It's pretty sad, though, isn't it? True, I could do Cardiff, but I got to check with the club. That's the one thing. Oh, if Grimm's... Yeah, but they ain't getting past Brighton, are they? I hope Brighton have genuinely gone on win the FA Cup. I think it'd be great, because then Liverpool have lost the winners, and they're also just very likeable, aren't they? Can you imagine Grimsby playing Europa League? That would be class. But yeah, it was, to be fair, the reason why it was so good is because I had my brother, my mum, my dad, and my sister-in-law, and they're expecting a baby soon. So the little bump was there. But it's a chance for Bayern Munich. Coman in for Sané, and it's a poor touch. You have to wonder if Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting was there. It was a bit of a firm ball from Coman, to be honest, but... Sadio needed to sort of try and angle that first time into Donnarumma's path. But in the end, Bayern still fail to get past Donnarumma for a second time. But Bichiabu now into Ramos. Verratti looking for Zaire Emery on this left-hand side. Can't find him. Now, Nagelsmann, yeah, we spoke about this earlier, Yusuf, and I don't know about you. I'm in the same boat as you. Hoffenheim in particular, I thought his job was exceptional. He did a good job at Leipzig. He's done an okay job at Bayern. Like, I could win the league at Bayern, seriously. This is it, and realistically, he is making them worse. They've got Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting up front. But to be fair, there is one man that I'm going to be very, very happy to see come on to the field for Bayern Munich. Sadio Mane is prepared on the substitutes bench. And Mick is in the chat as well. Good to see you, Mickey boy. As always great to see you. And the answer is, of course, yes, mate. I haven't seen the links to Keto Nakamura. And are you talking about the one who plays in the Austrian league? For, I think it's Las Glins. Because if so, that would be a massive step up. But it would be literally Minamino 0.2. Here comes Sadio Mane for Bayern Munich. Once the next ball goes out of play. Here's Mbappe. Oh, he's beaten two men here. Mbappe, corner, PSG. But not before that. We will see the Senegalese man come on, I'm sure. Or will we? We won't. We won't see him come on just yet. Keto Nakamura. I'm always a little bit wary. Oh, yeah, we will. Here he comes. And also a substitution for Paris Saint-Germain as well. Vitinha is going to be pulled off. I believe it's Hugo Ekitike who's coming on. Wearing 44 for Paris Saint-Germain. Mane's been injured recently, so but he did score quite a few early on in the season. But he did get injured, so he hasn't played in quite a while. But he is back fit now and back on field for Bayern Munich, and he will replace Jamal Musiala, who's not had the greatest game. Yeah, Mane's got, I think, 10 goals all comps this season, but only in like 25 appearances, so it's not a bad record. Here comes Sadio Mane for Bayern Munich. Crossed in and it's just wide. It's Ramos again. He should have had two here. It should be 2-0. Juan Bernat's also on for Nuno Mendes. Ramos should have equalised this for Paris Saint-Germain. He really should have done. But Bayern Munich still need by 2-0. 1-0 on the night through Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting's goal. He scored an offside goal about 5 minutes before that, which was questionable as to whether it would have been given offside because it was Thomas Muller. How about Kamada? To be fair, any player playing for Eintracht Frankfurt recently can be looked at as a potential option. They've been amazing. But I still feel as if that position we don't really need. We should be looking a lot further back in the field. Right back, centre back, backup goalkeeper, central midfield. Because I'm assuming Kelleher leaves. It's a chance for Verratti. It's a shocking ball from Verratti. Messi not happy with it at all. Headed back by Danilo Pereira, and now Bichiabu. To be honest, Yusuf, I'm not worried about Spurs. And I'm being real with that one. I'm really not worried about Tottenham when it comes to us. I'm worried about Brighton and Newcastle a lot more than Tottenham. Seriously. Like, Tottenham, if Harry Kane doesn't score, they don't play well. Like, and I think that's, realistically, they've had to rely on Harry Kane a lot. And if he gets injured, their season's done. And I mean that, seriously. He is so important for Conte and his system. A bit like Lukaku would be. It was at Inter Milan. It's just so vital. And Diego Costa was at the same time at Chelsea. Notice how when Chelsea and Conte lost Diego Costa, they went downhill. Really, really went downhill. Played firmly into Emery, and it's a big chance for Mbappe, and it's a great challenge. It was Hakimi, in fact, who was there. It's gone for a throw in here. Yeah, I know, but they've not been, like, underlying wise, they've actually been playing okay, Newcastle. But, and Emery again looking for Hakimi, but Sane brings it out, and look at that pace from Leroy Sane. He is just so quick. Underlying stats on Newcastle are good. So foul by Ekitike on Kimmich. 5 minutes to go here, and it looks like Bayern Munich will get through unless we are treated to a Champions League classic here in the last few minutes. A couple of substitutions here. Serge Gnabry are going to come on for Kingsley Coman. I genuinely worry a lot more about Brighton than I do either of those teams. Because Brighton don't look like losing, especially at home. Serge Gnabry's on, as is Joao Cancelo, who's had a really poor start to his career out in Munich. But Thomas Muller is the man he replaces. Spurs play Newcastle away, United, and then Liverpool away. Again, we just never do great against Conte teams. I just worry about it. Yeah, but then I think Newcastle would win that Conference League. So to be honest, I'm happy for whatever happens to that club. You know, obviously the regime isn't great, but the fans have been through hardships. We have to say this. Wolves are a good side, yes, but and they've got. I tell you what, Wolves have got one of the best coaches in the league in their dugout. Julen Lopetegui knows how to overachieve, as well as Unai Emery. To be fair, Spanish coaches are the future. Well, they're not the future; they're the present. And there's a lot of other very, very talented Spanish coaches coming through. Xabi Alonso being one, by the way. But I think it's a quarter of the Premier League is now managed by Spaniards. Javi Gracia as well is just come into Leeds. Ruben Sellers at Southampton, more of a coach than a manager, but they got a very important win against Leicester at the weekend. Red card for Romero as well. Taking the free kick quickly here, PSG. Here's Zaire Emery. He's on the ball here and he's beaten one man. He's done so well here, Emery. Going to get the ball across. Chance for Mbappe. It's a great challenge by Upamecano. He saved a goal there. Upamecano seriously saved a goal. Mane's giving it away to Emery. Are they going to play on here? Mbappe's down just in front of the goal mouth, really. Ramos. He's looking to get into the box like he always did for Real Madrid. Towards Ramos. Headed away by Upamecano again. Pereira. Now Hakimi. Into Bishiabu. Now Emery. Very, very deep here for PSG. And Bayern are right on the edge of their own box. They need a goal and they need it quick. Bernat. Into Verratti. Hakimi with a cross. Headed away again, but Emery might get there before it goes out of play. He will. He'll keep the game flowing. Still Emery. Gets the cross in towards Mbappe. De Ligt is there again. He's been everywhere tonight for Bayern Munich, including clearing one off the line. Come back to Emery once more. The youngster really, really taking charge here. He's got some potential. That's got to be a foul on Verratti. It's played advantage. He's got it very, very quickly there. And that's got to be a foul again. No, play on. Verratti wasn't fouled. And here's Cancelo for Bayern. And they can kill the tie here. Cancelo into Gnabry. Serge Gnabry for Bayern. It's 2-0 and that is it. Game, set and match. That's what you call a counter-attack, baby. Bayern Munich are in the Champions League quarterfinals. And it's Serge Gnabry off the bench. A scorer of big goals in the knockout stages to come through again for Julian Nagelsmann and Bayern Munich. It's all about Joao Cancelo, reminding Manchester City of what they're missing. And it's another failed Champions League campaign for Paris Saint-Germain. Is it a foul on Verratti at the other end? And is Gnabry onside? I think Gnabry's onside. Is whether it's a foul on Verratti at the other end. Gnabry just hit it into the ground. It wasn't the great... Well, actually, it was a fantastic finish from Serge Gnabry. Nagelsmann looks ecstatic. And what a moment for Paris Saint-Germain. As they yet again crash out of the Champions League. Is it going to be given here? I think it will be. It's his second goal in the Champions League this season for Serge Gnabry. And there we go. And that is it. 5 minutes added on. It's got to be... See, I'm not a fan of it. Oh, it's a good turn by Emery, who has been a bright spark since coming on. Looking in behind for Ekatike. Can't find him. And this is it for Bayern Munich. They are now the first team to book the second team, tonight to book their place in the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals. I believe AC Milan will be going through as well, just in case. Well, fingers crossed anyway. Spurs down to 10 men. Serge Gnabry's prime was put in Tony Pulis' West Brom. I'm not quite sure about that one, my friend, but you're getting there. You're nearly there. Oh, yeah, baby. Chance! Oh, it's well blocked. Bayern nearly made it 3. I will definitely be back for 1 game tomorrow. I might be back for 2. So make sure to keep your eyes open and your ears peeled. It was the shot from Alphonso Davies. Well saved by Donnarumma this time. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining of what has been a pretty boring Champions League tie, I have to say. Bayern, the only time they ever looked like coming unstuck was that one chance for PSG in the first half, which was cleared off the line easily by De Ligt. Goretzka gets there. It's Stanisic who gets there first. Sorry, he's got a man in the middle. That man was Mane, and it's going to go out for a throw-in now. Ooh, baby, here I am. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Chance. Mane. Oh, he can't quite get there. Can't quite get there, Sadio Mane. Unfortunate there for him. A man who really wants to make an impact here in Munich. I think he will. There is no debate on that. He's a top quality talent. Paris Saint-Germain, can they have one more flurry here? It's going to rebound and it's going to come to Jan Sommer. 2 to go before this is done and dusted. Cancelo beats one man and finds Stanisic inside. He's been fouled, but the play goes on. Upamecano. It's another chance for Bayern. It's a big chance for Mane. It's 3-0. I think he's offside. He is offside, I think. He is, yeah. Sadio Mane has the ball in the back of the net, but he is offside. Scott Parker got sacked. He absolutely did, and probably deserved to be. 17% win rate at Club Brugge. But maybe, actually, Mane could be... No, he wasn't. No. I tell you what, they have looked better. I know PSG have been going forward and stuff, but with Gnabry, Mane, and Sané on that front three, I really like it. And then you add the likes of João Cancelo behind it. I'm a fan of Kingsley Coman, but I just don't think he offers anything that those three do. It's a free kick now to Bayern, and this will be it. It's so close. It was Gnabry who was onside. David that time. Play, and this is PSG have limped out of this UEFA Champions League without really a sweat being broken by Bayern Munich. And that is it. Game, set, and match. Well, thank you very much for everyone for tuning in to the return of Stonadge. We will be back tomorrow for Real Betis against Manchester United and potentially Sporting against Arsenal as well. I will catch you then. Thank you so much for all the interaction, and I'll see you then. Ta-ra.